Have you ever been wearing your glasses normally? Then one small impact, and the frame suddenly breaks? That's when the real trouble begins. Because the frame often costs more than the lenses themselves. Replacing it feels painful. Not replacing it feels impossible. That's why I'm here to solve this problem. Let me think of a way, so don't worry anymore. Alright, I just suddenly got an idea. In a case like this, where the glasses arm is broken, the fix is actually very simple. All we need is a small screwdriver to loosen the hinge. That allows us to remove the broken piece still stuck inside. Once that part is out, we can connect the two pieces back together, and the glasses are ready to be used again. It may sound simple at first, but to put it back cleanly and beautifully, that actually takes a whole process. When repairing a broken glasses arm, the very first thing we do is secure the two broken pieces together using tape. It may sound simple, but this step is absolutely critical. It's just like first aid for a broken arm or leg. Doctors don't rush to adjust it right away. The first priority is always to immobilize the bone, keeping both ends stable, preventing further movement or damage. The same principle applies to glasses repair. Once the arm is firmly secured on the table, everything is finally ready for the welding step that comes next. What I'm holding right now is a simple staple pin, something we use every day to fasten papers, hold documents together, or keep files neatly in place. But today this staple has a different purpose. I'm going to cut it into a straight metal pin and use it to weld and reinforce the two broken pieces of the glasses arm. It's small, it's simple, but it makes the joint much stronger and more durable. We've just finished welding the first side of the glasses arm. But that's not enough yet. Now we need to flip it over to the back side and repeat the same welding process one more time. That's how we make sure the joint is truly solid and built to last. And you know, if we wear the glasses right after welding, they'll feel rough and uncomfortable. That's why we're not done yet. After the welding step, there are still two more processes to make the glasses comfortable to wear again. Did you know that inside a very common AA battery, there's more than just components that generate electricity? The battery core has often been mentioned in everyday life as a material with characteristics that spark curiosity. Some people talk about it in relation to covering rough or unattractive joints. Others mention its durability or heat-conducting properties. And in some cases, it appears in small material experiments, in workshops, classrooms, or simple research settings. Within DIY communities, the battery core is frequently used as an example of how ordinary everyday objects can be viewed from completely different perspectives. Of course, these are only shared facts and observations, not something everyone should attempt on their own, but they highlight an interesting thought. Sometimes, the most familiar items around us still hold stories and possibilities that very few people ever stop to notice. After the battery core has been processed into a fine powder, I'm going to move straight into the filling step to smooth out the surface and prepare everything for the final finishing stage. At this stage, a file is absolutely essential. But to shape it properly and make it look clean, there's one important thing you must ensure. The adhesive needs to be completely dry. Only then can you file accurately, smooth the surface properly, and keep the shape lasting longer. How does it look after filing? Does it look good to you? If everything looks fine at this point, then it's time for the final step. I'm going to apply a coat of paint to finish it off and make the glasses look clean and complete. And that's it. From a glasses frame that seemed completely broken, it can now continue to accompany you. Still sturdy, still neat, and still as convenient as it was before. But if you look closer, this story is about more than just a pair of glasses. In life, we often encounter things that seem worthless. Objects, opportunities, or even relationships. Our natural reaction is often to discard, replace, or ignore them. However, the real issue isn't that something is broken. It's whether we have enough patience, care, and the right approach to repair, restore, and make use of it again. With the right understanding, careful steps, and attention to detail, many things can become better, stronger, more durable, and sometimes even more beautiful than before. The interesting part is that the process of fixing itself brings joy, satisfaction, and the feeling of creating something meaningful with your own hands. You don't always need to buy new things. Sometimes just fixing it properly with patience and care can breathe life back into the things around you and let you enjoy the satisfaction of restoring, recreating, and cherishing what once seemed lost.